So Lord Narasimha Dev is very, very kind to all the children. And yes, they are innocent, they have a pure heart. At the same time, they also remind him of his very, very special devotee who was also a child, who was put into
Prahalad.
so many dangers, but he was always protected.
It was Prahalad.
Yes, look at the kind of dangers Prahlad went through. Then I'm going to teach you all a small little prayer which you all can recite any time. It will always protect. It's a very powerful mantra. Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
You can always recite it in the morning or at school, or if you are fearful. So Prahlad was put into all kinds of dangers. You know, kind of dangers he went through. He was put
Yes, sir,
inside.
I know.
He was put inside a pit which was filled with venomous snakes.
Yeah,
And you
and
know,
then he was like, his father made him jump from top of a very high cliff.
not made
There
him
were
jump.
elephants over there.
He was literally pushed.
Yeah, and then last one he was put in the fire with Holika.
Yeah, that was also done. He tried every trick basically to kill him. And then he was attacked with weapons. He was fed poison. He was put under the feet of an elephant. And every time Prahlad survived, nothing could harm him. You know what Prahlad was doing, what protected him despite all these dangers?
Lord Vishnu
That
protected
prayer.
him.
Okay, what was it? What was it that...
Sir,
Wait.
that prayer he was reciting.
Wait. What was it that actually protected Prahlad? It was Lord Vishnu, but what prompted Lord Vishnu to protect Prahlad?
His like his devoteeism, something like
His
that.
devotion. Yes, devotion was there, but Prahlad was doing something. Prahlad was doing something very special, which we can also learn from. And if we also apply that in our life, we will always be protected in all circumstances. Yes, what was it? Ananya. Ananya.
He was chanting a mantra and remembering Lord Vishnu.
Okay. Yes, Anvi.
So he wants to say something.
Yes.
It was a prayer that had protected him. The Lord.
Okay. Okay. Maisha. Maisha, you want to say something?
Was chanting and praying every minute.
Okay. So he wasn't even praying to the Lord to protect him. Sometimes if we are facing danger,
Oh, I think it was his belief. It was his belief in the Lord that he will save him.
that was always there. But he was doing something very special, which we can also do always.
So what?
He was not even praying to Lord Narasimha Dev or Lord Vishnu that please protect me from these dangers. Generally, we do that.
Sir, he was chanting Jai Shri Krishna.
He was not even doing that. He was simply remembering the Lord in his mind. He had his mind focused on the form of the Lord, and he didn't even have to say a thing. And he was thinking, if the Lord wants to protect me, nobody can harm me. So he was fully dependent on the Lord. He was just remembering him. And in the Gita, Krishna says that if somebody remembers him with undivided attention, then he will protect them. He will supply what they lack, and he will always protect what they already have. So remembrance is the key. So if the more we remember the Lord, the more we'll see ourselves being protected from all kinds of dangers, all kinds of difficulties, and you will see your path being cleared of all the obstacles. You will be able to sail through easily in the midst of greatest difficulties. So that was Prahalad. So Lord Narasimha Dev appeared on this day. You know at what time? At around 12 noon. So, but he appeared, and Hiranyakashipu, the demon, attacked him. They started fighting. Now the Lord could have killed him immediately, but why did he kill him in the evening?
Because he had
Yes.
that he can be killed in the day or in the night.
Yes, true. So he had that boon, Although the Lord is not bound by anyone, he could have killed him immediately, but the Lord wanted to respect Brahma's boon or blessing that he had given. Therefore, when the right moment came, he just caught him and killed him. And then Prahalad became the king. Prahalad was just 5 years old. So, the Lord, this form of the Lord, this is Narasimha. Have you all ever seen Batman, Superman, He-Man, all these things? Do you all know about Superman or Batman?
He is the
Yes.
expert.
Okay, so there is a form. So I'm going to explain to you what this form of Lord Narasimha Dev is all about. So he provides protection against all dangers, difficulties, fears. If you are scared of something, just remember him, and all the fears will just disappear. So just like a Superman or a Batman, so he has two roles, right? He's also seen as a normal person, right? But whenever somebody is in danger, he takes another form, right? Can you all relate to this? Similarly, Krishna has a beautiful, charming form. He plays flute. You see him always playing with his friends and running around stealing butter. But when somebody is in danger, when any of his devotees is in danger or somebody remembers him, he takes this form as Narasimha Dev. So Lord Narasimha Avatar is that form of the Lord, of Lord Krishna, in which he comes to protect us. There's a true story which happened in South Africa. You want to listen to one real story?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So there was a little girl, maybe 3 years, 4 years old. As I said, Lord Narasimha Dev is very fond of little children, and the children somehow are also very fond of Lord Narasimha Dev. He's their favorite. So this girl, little girl, uh, used to chant his arti every day. That's why I keep telling you, recite those prayers always. You all don't listen to me. So she used to recite an arti, Narasimha Arti, which I can share with all of you. At least today we all can read in his honor. Today is a very, very special day. Today you can say it's his birthday. So I'm going to teach you all a mantra, and I'm going to put up the Narasimha Arti on the chat, which you can recite as many times as you can, because today is the day on which blessings and grace is just overflowing. If you can just do even little in his seva, you will be more than blessed. Okay, Avishi, you have a question?
Yes. Where would the little girl live?
She was in South Africa and she belonged to a devotee family. It happened to one of the ISKCON devotees' child. So she was very fond of Lord Narasimha Dev, and somehow she had learnt Narasimha Arti. She would recite it every day. So one fine day, as she was playing with a ball, and somehow she was playing in the garden, and right in front, her ball just uh, went out of the garden and into the street. It was an empty street, but just as she went to get her ball, to fetch her ball, suddenly a huge truck came by, huge. And at that time, her parents were busy. They were sitting in the garden chatting. And suddenly, as this little girl, they didn't notice, she went into the street and she was about to pick up her ball. Suddenly, a huge truck came by and it was so close. Now, parents, when they saw this, they just closed their eyes and they realized their daughter was gone. And the truck just went over the little girl and it was gone. And the parents were devastated. They thought their little child was gone. But when they opened their eyes, they saw their little child on the other side of the street, lying on her back, with her ball next to her. And they just ran. They couldn't believe this had happened. So they went and picked her up. And she was smiling. He said, "What happened? How did you get saved? We thought we have lost you." She said, "No, I just came to pick up my ball, and suddenly this huge truck came by, and I immediately remembered Narasimha. And he picked me up, from my waist and he put me here and then he left. And they were shocked. And they actually saw, just to prove that the Lord was there, he had left some nail marks on this child's, little girl's waist. And the parents actually saw, because he has big nails now. So when he picked her up, so there were marks of nails on her waist. And they stayed with her for many years. Gradually, eventually they disappeared. But this is how the Lord protected her. Whenever we remember him, he has promised that he will certainly come to protect. This is just one of the stories. Near Kolkata, there is a place called Mayapur. Right? There's a place called Mayapur. And there also we have a huge deity of Narasimha. And there were so many disturbances happening. But when this form of the Lord was brought and installed within the temple, all the disturbances stopped. Anybody who tried to create disturbance, he would himself get hurt. So many stories related to his leelas. He is very active and he reciprocates easily. So just like there was a lady, she was somehow losing her vision, and she was not able to see clearly. She prayed to Lord Narasimha, and Lord Narasimha somehow she heard a voice that first get my eyes back, and as soon as I get my eyes back, you will also get back your vision. So she didn't understand what this meant. She just told the pujari, said, "Oh, when we brought this form of the Lord, we had just changed his eyes. Maybe he wants his original eyes back in this murti of his." So as soon as they did that, this lady got her vision back. So he's always protecting, and there are countless incidents where he has come to protect. In South India, in Andhra Pradesh, there is a place called Ahobilam. Ahobilam is the place where Lord Narasimha had actually appeared to protect Prahalad. And even today, there are many ancient deities of this Lord Narasimha. And can I show you all the school where Prahalad used to study?
Yes, sir.
There's a cave, because in those days we didn't have buildings. We just had gurukuls, right?
It was basically under a tree and small.
Yeah, it's in a mountain, and let me just see. Okay.
Once Narasimha Godji saved me also.
Pardon?
One day Narasimha Godji also saved me, like 1-2 years back.
What did he do? Sorry, I'm not getting it.
Narasimha Godji saved me.
Acha, what happened? Tell us the
I was
story.
at my cousin's house, and then we were all playing together. There was a knife on the counter, and the knife fell on my leg almost. But then the knife actually fell on the other direction. It was right under my leg.
Yeah, because you remember, this is the area. You can see on the screen. There is a pujari also. There are many marks. This is the area. You can see there are steps going above into this mountain. Can you all see the white steps? Right?
Yes.
Into the mountain. There is a, so this is supposed to be, they say, Prahlad's school. So
where is it?
this is in Ahobilam. Ahobilam in Andhra Pradesh. This is the exact
Andhra Pradesh.
place they say he appeared at. And I'm also going to show you something more interesting, because since it's his appearance day, birthday, so there's something very interesting here. You will like it. This is called Ugra Stamba. Now, if you look at it, you will realize this is not looking like a mountain. And in those days, everyone was very tall. The palaces were huge. They were tall. And it is said that this place is, how did Lord Narasimha appear?
Yes,
From a pillar. From a pillar.
From a pillar. Do you all want to see that pillar?
Yeah.
Okay.
sir.
So it is said that this is the pillar he appeared from. It's a part of that, and so many people go there to worship. I'm just going to put it on the screen now. Okay. ठीक है. Ready? Ready?
Yes, sir.
This. It is said that this happens to be the a part of that pillar. You can see it's not like a mountain. Mountains are not like this. It seems to be.
So, but it's huge.
Yes, because the palaces were, Narasimha was huge, na? And in those days, people were very tall. Even in Dwapar Yuga, during which Krishna appeared, people were at least 20 feet tall. So in Kali Yuga, the height is decreasing day by day. So I'll give you another
20
view.
feet tall is unnatural.
Yes, for us. So this, you see, you can't call it a mountain. It doesn't look like a mountain. It seems to be a portion of this. So they say,
Giant rock. It's like a cliff.
so it is not even a cliff. You see, it seems to be a part of some palace or some big house. So they say this is that pillar from which Lord Narasimha appeared in this Ahobilam Kshetra, and this is a picture taken from above. So this portion is called, this pillar is called Ugra Stambha. Stambha means pillar. Ugra means angry. So the pillar from which the angry Lord appeared. Interesting, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can have another look. This is that pillar, and I'm going to maybe show you another view.
The pillar's name?
It's called Ugra Stambha. Stambha means pillar. Stambha means pillar. Ugra means angry. So the pillar from which the angry Lord appeared. You can remember it this way.
Prabhuji, we are going to learn the Omogram Viram, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to teach all of you now that prayer, which is specifically
For
a
protection.
prayer for protection, a prayer to Narasimha Dev. And so it was in the middle of the forest. So I'm just going to give you a different view now of this from a distance. It's a beautiful place. Someday I'll take all of you to this place if you all want to come. If you all are okay, then I can take you. I can take you to Vrindavan also. And I can take you all to all these holy places someday. See it from a distance. Beautiful, right? How about a trek to this
We
place?
go trekking. Or
Yes.
hiking.
Yes. So this will be nice. So we'll plan someday. And maybe during winter. Winter, you all have holidays, right?
Yes, so we have just 6, 7, 8 days.
Okay. So I'll maybe plan. We'll plan.
Sir, we have 2 months. Sir, can you have it in December? I have my holidays.
So around December, winter is a good time also. Maybe I'll take all of you to Vrindavan first. Show you all the places of Krishna's pastimes, where he killed which demon. And we can see Govardhan also, a lot of things. Right? So we'll plan. I'll just speak to your parents. We'll plan once. Okay, now the prayer. So this is the prayer. It's very simple, yet extremely powerful. And
Prabhuji, we did it before.
you did it, but
Many others.
no, none of them are here. We have added you to a new group. Yeah, just a second. Yes, who is it?
Why were there 3 flags on that rock kind of cliff you showed us?
Because they worship this pillar. This is a pillar from which Lord Narasimha Dev appears. So people go climb this and they worship it.
So there were 3 flags.
Yes. So they're just put as just like on a temple, you have flags, right?
Yes.
It's like a symbol of victory. So there was a flag. People have put those flags like a temple. It's like a sacred site. Sacred site for everyone. So now you're ready for the mantra,
Yes,
which
sir.
will always keep you fearless, protected, and it will also give you a lot of strength from inside. We all need strength, right? Externally, we become strong by going to a gym, walking, exercising, but internally, the strength comes from the prayers, the chants, by the grace of the Lord. So can you all see this on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to read one word at a time first. Then I'll request one by one, everyone to just raise hand, whoever would like to repeat after me, and that way we can learn. And there is translation also of this. And make sure you read it, you chant this mantra every day, just like that little girl used to, and therefore Lord was there to protect her. And we can remember him even before our studies, before we begin our journey, or we begin our day. At the beginning, he should always be remembered. You enter a new house, whichever way. So these mantras can be chanted. Okay, one word at a time. When I'm reading, just look at the mantra so that you know when you're chanting the proper pronunciation. Ugram Viram Maha Vishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Nirsimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityur Mrityum Namami Aham. Is that fine? Who wants to start? Amor, you have raised your hand.
Hello.
Okay. Unmute your, start your video. Ek baar. Let's have the video on.
Sir, I haven't connected my camera and I don't know where the wire is.
Okay, then you can just repeat after me, just like that. Okay. Ugram Viram
Ugram Viram
Mahavishnum
Mahavishnum
Jwalantam
Jwalantam
Sarvato Mukham.
Sarvatomukham.
Now, one line at a time. Ugram Viram Mahavishnum.
Ugram Viram Mahavishnum.
No, just chant like the way I'm chanting. Ugram Viram Mahavishnum
Ugram Viram Mahavishnum.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Jalvantam Sarvatomukham.
Ugram Viram Mahavishnum.
Ugram Viram Mahavishnum.
Ugram Viram Mahavishnum
Ugram Viram Mahavishnum.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Jalvantam Sarvatomukham.
Okay, the next. Nrisimham
Nirsingham.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Vishnaram Bhadram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nirsingham Vishnaram Bhadram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nirsingham Vishnaram Bhadram.
Mrityur
Mityur
Mrityum
Mityum
Namamyaham.
Namamiham.
Mrityur Mrityum
Mityur Mityam
Namamyaham.
Namamiham.
Mrityur Mrityum Namamyaham.
Mityur Mityam Namamaham.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nirsanam Vishram Mitaram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nirsinaham Vishram Bhadram.
Mrityur Mrityum Namamyaham.
Mityur Mityam Namaham.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So you all can practice it. I will put up the audio also on the chat. Then you can just practice. Shinika, can you have your video on, please?
Sir, are you making one more person read?
Pardon?
Are you making one more person read?
No, that's why. First, you all just recite after me, repeat, then maybe you all can take turns. And I can correct wherever needed. It's a very special mantra. It might just take some time, but if you can learn to remember, recite it, it'll be great. Okay. Shinika, please put your mic on. Yeah. Ugram Viram
Gambhiram
Mahavishnum
Mahavishnum
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu.
Veeram Mahavishnu.
Chant. Is that okay? Easy? This much is fine. Next line. Jwalantam
Jwalantam
Sarvato Mukham.
Sarvato Mukham.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Okay, good. Nrisimham
Nrisimham.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityur Mrityum
Mrityum
Namamyaham.
Namamyaham.
Namami Aham.
Namamyaham.
Mrityur
Sir,
Nrisimham.
sorry to interrupt, but you're frozen.
Me?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityur Mrityum Namamyaham.
Mrityum Namamyaham.
Okay, once the whole mantra. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityur Mrityum Namamyaham.
Mrityum Namamyaham.
All right. Anvi,
Yes, sir.
so you have heard the recitation, pronunciation. You should know by now. Okay.
Sir, your voice is
Ugram
cracking a lot.
Veeram Mahavishnum.
Sir, I can't. Your voice is cracking.
Just a second.
Sir, should I
There's
join again?
Wi-Fi issue.
Sir, I think
It's cracking for everyone.
No, it's fine.
I should join again.
Hmm. Can everyone hear now?
Yes.
Okay, chalo Ananya, till then you chant.
The whole thing, right?
Yeah. So you know it?
Yeah.
Okay, then recite it.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Balantam Sarvato Mukham Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham.
Great, thank you. Who else would like to recite? Anyone? Please raise your hand. Otherwise, I'll ask. Okay, Anvi, now you can.
Sir, can you allow him?
So together, both of you chant. I'm
Sir,
going
how
to.
can we chant together? It
Yes,
will
we
sound
can.
very besura.
Okay, repeat after me. Ugram Veeram
Ugram Veeram
Mahavishnum
Mahavishnum.
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham.
Nrisimham
Narasimham
Bhishanam Bhadram
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityur Mrityum
Mrityum
Namamyaham.
Namamyaham.
Okay, Anvi, your turn.
Sir,
Yes.
should I repeat after you?
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram
Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram
Mrityur Mrityum Namamyaham.
Mrityum Namamyaham.
Great. Anyone else
Said that.
would like to try? Kian, yes. You can know it. Chant.
Om Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Vishnam Bhadram Nityanand Charan.
Where are you going?
Over.
Catch a train or a flight?
Oh, sir.
Or you're hungry?
Not
Okay.
hungry.
So anyone would like to recite on your own? I'm not going to chant now. Whoever would like to give it a try? Yes, Anvi, do it.
So can I do?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm starting.
Hmm.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram Rityur Mrityum Namamyaham.
Wonderful. Anyone else?
I'm doing that.
On your own, if you like to recite without me accompanying. Avishi, try.
Yes, sir.
Try chanting.
Yes.
Okay, repeat after me then. Okay. Ugram Veeram
Ugram Veeram
Mahavishnum
Mahavishnu
Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham
Varantam Sarvatomukham
Nrisimham
Nrisimham
Bhishanam Bhadram
Bhishanam Bhadram
Mrityur Mrityum
Mrityum
Namamyaham.
Namamyaham.
Okay, now try. I'll help you if you can't.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Nama.
Great. You are doing so well. Yes, Arvika?
Yes, Prabhuji, may I try?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Narsingham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham.
Wonderful. Chalo. Who can read the translation? And then I will teach all of you the trick of the week. Okay, Shivya, you do it.
Sir, Shivya reads, you have to tell us the magic trick.
Yes. Shivya, read the translation below.
Okay. May my head be protected by the moon colored one who is the greatest among humans.
My obeisances. Obeisance means respects or my pranams.
Obeisances unto the powerful, the great Vishnu. What the? Vishnu.
Yeah, the fiery one. Yes, the Vishnu.
Whose faces are on all sides. The fearful one, Narasimha, who causes death of even personified.
Death personified, or who can overcome death. Okay, good. That means he can overcome the greatest of dangers. He's so powerful. Who else would like to read? One more person I need.
Sami.
Okay, read.
Sir, her name is Anvi Satur.
Shut up.
Okay.
May my head be protected by the moon-colored one, who is the greatest among humans. My obeisances unto the ferocious and powerful, the great Vishnu, the fiery one, the fiery one, whose faces are on all sides. The fearful one, Narasimha, who causes the death of even death personified, or who can overcome death. So can you simplify this for us?
Basically, he's saying it's a mantra for protection. May my head be protected by the moon-colored one. Means He has a complexion which is like that of a moon, molten gold, golden complexion. He's the greatest among humans. He's the greatest person. He's very powerful, ferocious, the great Vishnu. And he seems to emit fire from his body because he's so angry. But he's angry at the wrongdoers, not at his devotees. For devotees, he's very, very kind, the fearful one who
So,
causes
but what if he has bad devotees, like evil?
No, a devotee cannot be evil. If
No,
somebody
like asuras, they can like.
they are not devotees, no, they are evil only. So he destroys them.
So, like asuras are devotees of Shiva, like they can also be devotees of Vishnu.
no, they are not devotees. They are just kind of wherever they need something, they just go and worship him, and then they try to do their own thing. So they are not really devotee. Devotee means selfless, and it's done with love, not with any expectation from the one whom you are worshipping. So the last thing who causes the death of even death personified means that he is so powerful that he can overcome even the greatest of dangers. What to speak of death like that? He can bring us back to life. He can protect, just like he protected that little girl from death. Yes, somebody else had raised hand. I forgot. Anyways, so the day to the way to, so it's a way to worship the Lord. On this day he appeared at around 12 noon, and it's a very, very special day, just full of blessings. And the way to get blessings is just like we heard a little bit of his katha, a story about him. Then you can chant this mantra today as many times as possible. If you have a picture of Narasimha Dev, fine. If you don't, you can just open it on your laptop or phone, and you can maybe offer some tulsi, you can offer fruit, some flower, fragrant flower, or you can offer some milk, nuts, milk sweets. He'll be very, very happy. This is the way to worship him today. And if we do that, he will be very, very pleased, and make it a point to chant this mantra at least few times every day, at least 6-7 times, and remember him, just like Prahalad remembered, and we will always be protected. You can remember him before you start anything like your study, your journey, or your day, and that way our whole day, our whole life becomes very, very auspicious. Any questions related to this before I end with a trick? Any questions? If no questions, then no tricks.
So.
Hmm.
Let me think.
Sir,
Prabhuji, how many times do you have to recite the?
At least 6-7 times, so you all should do it every day.
Then I do 10 every day, so it's fine.
11, then do it 11. Make it 11.
session done. Now we can do the magic trick.
Yes,
Pardon?
yes, sir.
What did she say?
Question.
Yes, what is the question?
How many forms what is the next form Lord Vishnu is going to take?
Many, countless.
So one more question done. Needs 2 magic tricks.
No.
So I always try to.
Okay, let's end with the trick. But do you all
Yes.
promise me to do whatever I request you to do every day? You have to chant this Dashavatar ka prayer. You have to chant this mantra minimum 7 times every day.
Yes.
Thirdly, today do something special for Lord Narasimha Dev, and you can offer some tulsi or flower or some sweets or dry fruit or juice or
So
milk.
how do I do anything? I don't even have a house.
But you are eating, na?
So how do I?
You
So
don't have a house?
You can.
I mean,
Even from outside, you can things can be ordered. If within your capacity, whatever you could do, like anything but without onion, garlic, which can be offered. Like your food, if you eat, that can also be mentally offered to the Lord. So whichever way, even if you can't do it physically, at least within your mind you offer.
why doesn't Lord eat onion garlic?
Okay, I'll come to that. But
One
even if you are not able to do it,
God is dead.
even if you can't do it physically,
Because one time Brahmaji, I think, got angry, and then he had onion and garlic in front of him, so he kicked them really, really hard.
I don't know where you got this story from.
Prabhuji, I think God is
Wait. Arre, let me speak, Baba. What I'm saying is, even if you can't do it physically, at least within your mind you remember the Lord and offer things to him, and that will also be accepted. Is that fine? Within your mind you can just remember the Lord and offer a fruit or a flower or a sweet, whatever, and that also will be accepted by him. So there's no way that you cannot serve him. So do something, even if not in person physically, at least within your mind you offer. And because the Lord accepts things which are offered within the mind also, provided where they're offered with love.
Okay, so.
Should I tell you a story related to this? There was a Brahman, and he was very poor. No interruption, please. So there was a Brahman, he was very poor, and one day he wanted to offer kheer. You all know what kheer is, right? To God. But he had no means, and he was living in the forest by a river. So he had read in the scriptures that even if something is offered to the Lord within the mind, if it is done with pure intention, the Lord will accept it. So Brahmana, so what he did was, he decided to offer the kheer within his mind. And because he had no other means, so within his mind, he just sat down, and within his mind, he got the best of vessels from the market. And he collected the best of ingredients. He got some camphors, the best quality rice. He got some sugar, and he arranged for the cooking. And so when the kheer was cooked, now when you offer kheer to someone, it has to be not very hot, isn't it? And I don't know whether you have seen your parents or your cooks at home, how they check. Sometimes they try to put their finger inside just to see whether it's hot or good enough, so that it can be offered to a guest, or we can eat it. So this Brahmana, he offered it, and before he offered, he wanted to check, because he didn't want to offer the Lord if it was too hot. So he decided to check. And all this is happening within his meditation. He's sitting in meditation. Within his mind, he's offering this. And as he put his finger inside that vessel with kheer, it was too hot, and he actually burnt his finger. It actually burnt his finger. And all this was happening within his meditation, in his mind. But as soon as he put his finger inside, it got burnt, and his meditation broke. And he came out of his meditation, and what did he see? He saw that his finger was actually burnt in reality. And that's when Lord Vishnu, who was sitting with Lakshmi in his abode, he started laughing. And Lakshmi asked him, why was he laughing? He said, oh, one of my devotees was offering me some kheer, but he got his finger burnt. And at that moment itself, a celestial airplane was sent for this Brahmana by the Lord personally. So just imagine, even if something is offered within the mind, that is also accepted. Like Anvi was asking, how can she offer? She doesn't even have a home at the moment. They just moved into a hotel. So even within a mind, you can do that, and the Lord will accept it. Always, anytime. Like if you're walking in the market, you see some nice fruit, a nice sweet, you can just think within your mind and offer it to the Lord. The Lord will accept it, because he accepts our intention, the power. Okay, now the trick before we end. Or do we have time? I think it's already...
So we have 5 minutes.
My watch is showing it's 1 o'clock, 12, 1.
I have a question.
Just ask it.
Okay, we are about to end now. We can have it.
God eat onion or garlic?
Okay, we'll discuss that later. Let's just end with the trick. My book is coming out in August end, where I've answered all these questions. Why onion, garlic is not eaten? Why Krishna not marry Radha? Why Why do we go to a temple? Why do we
What
have
is the book
rituals?
called?
The name will be revealed soon. Don't
Now
Okay,
can you show the magic trick?
okay. Now all of you just think of a 3-digit number, but all the 3 digits have to be same. Just like 222, like that.
A thought.
Think of any
Well
one
done.
3-digit number.
So I thought of it.
Okay. Now remember this, don't forget this number, right? And now add all the 3 digits. Like this, if somebody is thinking 222, this is the number. Now 2 plus 2 plus 2, add all the 3 digits. Done. Now remember the original number and remember the number which you got by adding 3 digits. Now divide the original number by the number which you got after
Sir, I
adding.
didn't even go to a half step. I'm still dividing. I'm still adding those things.
How much time will it take?
1 minute. I'm really bad at math.
Prabhuji, first repeated numbers 3 digit.
Think of, just don't interrupt. Think of a 3-digit number. For example, 222. This is a 3-digit number, right?
Yes.
So 222, like that. Think of 3-digit number. This is the original number. Second is add the 3 digits, like 2 plus 2 plus 2. That comes out to 2. If you're thinking of any number, say you thought, I'm giving you an example. You don't have to think of 2 plus, you can think of any.
200, the number is 1 only.
Arey Baba, relax. Listen to me carefully. I'm saying think of a 3-digit number like 222, 111. All the 3 digits have to be similar.
Yes.
That is the condition. And then this is your original number. Now second step is add the 3 digits, like 1 plus 1 plus 1. That comes out to be something like that. Whatever number you've thought of.
Lord, this
Done?
is magic.
Understood? This is done. Now divide the original number by this number which you get in the second step by adding 3 digits. Say 111 divided by 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Got it? Is everybody done?
Yes, sir.
Did you all get 37?
Yes.
No,
What?
sir. No, sir.
No, I got it because I did 333 first and then I did 1.
Did everyone get 37?
No,
Yes.
sir. I got 3.
Possible ही नहीं है.
It's not possible.
Impossible.
I got 1. I only got 100.
What
So
was your
what's the
number?
trick?
My number was 100.
I told you all the 3 digits have to be same. That was the, you are not listening to me carefully.
Sir, I took 111.
Okay, so what was the number in the end you get? Did you get 37?
Prabhuji, how
No,
does
sir. I know I didn't manage to get it.
Prabhuji, how did you do that?
Yes, sir.
But after adding, I
It's
got.
magic.
Sir, I got 27.
Sir, can you
not
tell us,
57.
please?
Yes, sir.
No, please.
Who said who got 27? Who said that?
I.
What was your number?
You didn't divide.
333.
So 333 divided by 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yes.
333 was your number.
Yeah.
Just a second.
My number was 888.
Hmm?
My number was 888.
Just a second.
Yeah, I'm getting 37 on everything.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Same.
How did you do it?
That will
No, but
be.
I'm not getting it. I got 37 while dividing.
Yes, yeah, that's what you'll get. Well,
I got
Your number was 3 plus 333, Sanvi. So you divided by 9.
Yeah.
3 plus 3 plus 3. That comes out to be 37 only.
Oh.
This
But when I added it, then I got 912.
What was your number? What's your number?
8.
So 8, 8, 8, right? Divided by 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 24.
Yes.
So divided by 24. 888 by
Yes.
24 is how much?
37.
Good. Done.
No, but how did you do this? You have
So
to.
this is always going to be 37 only.
Okay, I'm gonna try this with my family.
So 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, or 3, 3, 3, or 9, 9, 9 also you do. And if you divide it by 9 plus 9 plus 9, 27, it is always going to be 37.
I was trying 999, but it's too long. I don't want to do too long. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare
Take care,
Krishna.
but don't forget to worship the Lord the way we discussed today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.